What's happening, guys? I have another video for you and it's called The Fear. What exactly is this? Well, let's discuss. The fear is basically something that will come up in you at different times in your life, and a lot of times you experience it but you just think it's fear. You think it's something to fear. Well, fear is something that will often, pretty much all the time, will teach you a lesson. So what's on the other side of fear? You could say freedom, strength, resilience, a lot of different things. Basically, what you have to understand is if you go towards fear in the smart way, it's not like going, well, I'm going to go towards a lion and that's fearful. But a lot of things in life are no longer this type of instance. So if you go towards fear of your goals, you're trying to achieve certain things, I should say achieve things. I try and not use the word trying because it's often a cop-out. So the way we use verbal language with ourselves should always be in check. But going towards fear is oftentimes freedom in a lot of cases. And a lot of people just, they don't do it. They stagnate. They get consumed by the fear and they let it envelop them, and they kind of just numb themselves and just tune out. And this is the worst thing you can do. Fear makes you feel alive, and it gets you out of bed in the morning. It doesn't make you want to sleep in. This is if you use it correctly, if you are in touch with what you're feeling on the inside, which is oftentimes that's a hard place to get to, is what you do feel inside. Your intuition, what is that telling you? What are you actually telling yourself? And letting these things come over you and don't become a part of it. You watch how that feels inside of you, and you don't become emotionally driven by it. You analyze it, you go through the emotion and you learn a lesson from it. And this is what it teaches you. Fear will teach you lessons. Fear will give you growth. It will give you strength. You should be even more resilient when you go through each and every stage of whatever you're fearing in your life. Like, say if you wanted to do a massive project and you're in fear that it might not work, you have to go towards it, because even if it works or fails, you're going to have strength and resilience and all the other good stuff on the other side of it. You just need to push through it. And your mind will make it more fearful. It will exacerbate it. It will pump it up because you've sat there and you've thought about it instead of just acting on it. You need to make a plan and go towards it. You know, if you plan, you hopefully don't plan to fail, but that's the saying, right? So you make a good plan towards going and making a checklist of certain things that you want to actually do in your life. And majority of these things will give you fear and will make you feel just uneasy with yourself. But that's where you're going to grow the most. It's where you're going to get everything from yourself. And everything that you can do is within you, and everything that is around you enables you to do that. We have so many things around us that we can use. It's just people are fearful. People don't want to ask for things. It's that old saying, you know, if you don't ask, you won't receive, right? And the curiosity to ask should always be there. It's either going to be a yes or a no for finding something out. Because a lot of times, if you want to achieve certain goals, you're going to have to work with other people too. And this is a little bit of a side tangent, but it's scary to get things together and get a group of people together that you would want to achieve a project with, because hey, you've got other people that you're going to be partly invested in a certain interest with, and so you're going to be fearful that maybe the said project won't work out, but you're all going to grow from it. And you should follow just that. If it's a bit fearful, go for it. If you feel like this is too easy, maybe there's something up with that too. They always say nothing in life is easy. So if you feel that resilience, feel that pain, and feel the fear, just be aware that this is a good spot. So basically what happens is, a good thing to do is when you feel these things, immediately reframe them. And so that fear response will never go away. It will always be there, but reframe it. Go, well, this is growth. This is strength. This is resilience. And just reframe it. Because whatever you tell your subconscious mind, it will believe. And you tell that enough that you're in absolute fear that you can't do this, and you use things like trying, I can't, like all these, like they're a cop out. They're essentially, especially trying. Oftentimes you hear that, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that. Just do it. Shut up and do it. You have a choice, and you either just do it or shut up. What are you going to do about it, right? Like, you're going to say trying and trying and trying. This is like how I could extend it. You know, how long can you extend that out for? You could extend it out to infinity, right? That's what that means. I'm trying, I'm trying, I'm trying. Either you're just going to do it or you don't do it, right? So act on it. Go towards it. Let it burn for you. Have a spark in life. Grow. You know, grow to the endless bounds that you can imagine. Just do it. Just shut up and do it. Go towards fear. You know, it's like I don't know, if you want to go and just do something that is going to freak you out, the quicker you do it, it's going to be a lot easier. You hesitate, you get to think about it, and you get to just go over it and just pump it up. It's like, it's not good. It will make it worse, and you don't get to experience what's on the other side of that. Just freedom and strength, and just it will on the other side of it. Once you do that, the thing that you're most fearful of, after that, you're going to walk around. You're going to feel like you're on cloud 10 or whatever the saying is, and just feel so pumped up, and you're going to carry that. And the more you do that, the more and more energy you get to do things that are fearful and pick you up, and soon enough you'll just be doing bigger and better things, and just growing and growing and growing, and people will look at you and they'll be just, I don't know, they'll probably start to be jealous, envious, all these things, and you'll be up here, and while they'll be just like down here, and they're still fearful, and they're still kind of going on the same type of merry-go-rounds, and you're just like hitting things out of the park and just going for it. So just remember that, and don't let other people get to you. Don't let other people get you down when you're going towards these things, and people say that's crazy, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. Just don't care about it. Just you do it for you. You do it because you want to do it. You don't have anyone dictate your life. You don't have anyone change your opinion on things. You make an educated choice. You find educated people around you, but the thing is, oftentimes you cannot. Essentially that old saying goes, right? Take everything with a grain of salt, but go towards what your intuition tells you. Use that part of you, that gut feeling. If it's a fearful thing and your gut feeling is like, hey, I should do this thing, and it's telling you, do it, because I'm going to be strength on the other side, or I'm going to be more resilient on the other side, or I'm going to be free on the other side, right? So who wants to be free? Everyone wants to be free. Everyone. So I hope you get something out of this, guys. Like and subscribe. And until next time, guys, take care.